Vaguely, I remember the time period. I remember that tour. That was the wildest tour, man.
Was that like part of like what fired you up to make you guys have a discussion like that?
Yeah, you know, I mean, this is all the time around Mindgame, you know? So, like, we knew what we wanted to achieve. We just didn't know how to get there. But we had the vision, you know what I mean? Like, we knew what we wanted to do, you know? But it was like, we're going to figure out a way to do it, you know?
That was part of like spawning Mindgame then.
Yeah, it was just like, you know, you're filming, you know, like, well, it's like you have an opportunity. You know, you could either take it or you could bomb at it. You know what I mean? And I think at that time, like, it was just something that, like, you just, like, had that feeling at skate sessions where it's just, like, anything was possible, you know? Like, you just look at something and you're like, you question it, try it. You know?
I mean, you guys were, like, on... You know, I don't know how to say, but like on top of the game, like, you know, like you said, like went to leave USD and then to also leave Mindgame and like do these things. It's like you gotta believe in what you're gonna do and have that vision, and also like be like, yo, we're gonna do this because you're making this big sacrifice that like everyone wanted to skate for those teams at that time, and you know, so yeah, it's like that's got to be a big part of it too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting because like. I think anything in life is like weird when you set a goal and you achieve it. Because what's next in life? You know, because you put so much into like achieving this one goal, and then when you get there, like you have to find a new goal. Where's the drive go if you don't have that?
That's true.
So like when you reach the top, like, you know, people always say it's like once you reach the top, it's the hardest to like stay there.
Yeah.
You know, and it's true, you know, but that's also a time where you can like lead, like be a leader and push and like, you know, really like try to do something that like will like help rollerblading, or like, I don't know about help, but just like push it to where like, I don't know, it's interesting because like if you look at rollerblading like in its history over a long period of time, like you have a torch where like certain people have been able to hold this torch and kind of push rollerblading in these stages.
Totally.
You know, like obviously the first ones, Edwards, Arlo, you know, like the grandfathers, you know what I mean? But when you get past this torch, like it's interesting to like have it, and like when you get it, you kind of feel this responsibility, like, okay, I'm going to put in my 2 cents right now.
Totally.
And when you do that, it's like, it's cool because when you pass the torch, you get to see like what you put into it move forward. You know what I mean?
It's like watching your kids grow up, kind of.
100%, man. 100%.
That's sick, dude.
And that's why I guess you started so many companies, because you founded so many companies. And I guess every time you just started something, you're like, all right, what's next? Like, you got to just keep it going.
Just got to keep going. You know? At least like at the time, yeah. It was like, I mean, I was young, dude. I'm a kid. I was a kid.
Yeah.
You got to understand, like, you know, like, I graduated high school. I didn't go to college. I didn't do none of this.
Right.
Like, I'm a rollerblader. Straight up. Like, that was my life. You know, even to this day, I'm almost at level 4, man. And, like, you know, I'm a rollerblader.
Yeah, totally.
So,
you're here. Powwow.
Exactly, you know?
It's, man, it's crazy to think, and don't mean to keep going back on 4x4 thing, but it must have been so sick at that time, like, because you had already left USD, went to Razors, it worked, and then when you left Mindgame, I can just imagine the conversation, because you're like, yo, John, we're going to leave, and we're going to get Happy on, too, and just, like, make the, because, dude, that was, like, that squad was like Voltron, man.
What was that like?
When that video came out, that was... There was like at a time where the video that you looked forward to every year was the Mindgame. It was like a year, and you're like, oh, when that comes out, man, that's gonna change the game again. Like, oh man. But then like, yeah, like you can tell you went in with that similar intention with the 4x leading the blind, because that video was just, and then to involve Pat in it too was just like, because Pat's like one of my favorite and like one of the most epic bladers to ever be too. And so, like, it was such an eclectic and good crew. You must have been stoked to, like, at that time, must have been an exciting time to be like, oh, we're going to do this project, get all these, it's going to be sick.
Yeah, it was like, you know, when you, I don't know, after Mindgame, it was just one of those things where it's just like when you know you need to go somewhere, you just got to go. And like when we left, like I said, extremely hard decision. Like I remember having that conversation. I'm like, yo, like, all right, here we go. And, you know, it's kind of messed up because like I learned everything from Shane and Arlo and all these cats. Like when I rode for like Medium and Tribe, like I had my eyes and my ears open. Like I was really looking what was going on, you know, as a kid, like subconsciously, I have no idea, but just like what was like my intake was like, there's something here. Like there's a massive business, like people just living like with smiles on their faces, you know? It's like, okay. So like I learned a lot from them, and especially like Shane, how Shane found Dustin, and like how you basically just like create a superstar or something like that, you know? And like clearly, like, you know, when I saw Haffy, I was just like, that's Dustin Latimer, man.
Yeah.
I knew instantly.
Totally.
Instant. Like,
Totally.
it was no question about it. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And I was like, but at the time, this was like before 4x4 was even around. And I was like, Shane, let's take this kid. Give me, put him on. And then, you know, of course, when we left, it's like, Haffy, be my guest. You can stay. But it's about to get real. And Happy was just like, dude, I'm completely like down. Like, you know? And because I think Happy kind of knew that it was about to get real again. You know? Like, this was like right after we finished Brain Fear Gone, and like thinking about things. And it was like, we knew that like Brain Fear Gone had like an impact. But we also like knew that it was possible. And we wanted to like Brain Fear Gone was just a test, you know?
A test.
yeah, it's a test. Like that was the test stages. You know what I mean? Like,
jeez.
I mean, think about you know, Mindgame, and then like Brain Fear Gone. Think about the next 7 years of rollerblading after that. You're talking like rollerblading was insane, man.
Yeah. Insane. Absolutely
like,
insane.
Like people like.
Stressful.
Dude, like
skating was stressful.
Dude, you know when you go out and skate with your homies, like, dude, I cannot look. Like, dude, like he gonna die.
Straight up.
And you always get that homie that like just always gives you the heart attack.
Always. We got
it's
one.
like, everybody got the homie. I got the homie, you know, and you're just like, okay, here we go. But like, you know, so it's like, yeah, Brain Fear Gone was just like the testing phases, you know? And if you look at Brain Fear Gone and you look at Leading the Blind, like, I hope you could see like the similar like mentality going into those.
Yeah, totally. It's,
you know,
just like it became when like the Mind Games were the like things to look forward to every year. That was like instant classic, instant. Yeah, it's like one of the best videos.
Oh yeah,
ever.
like most people, like unarguably like the best video of all time. Were you like always looking for the super team? That was like the main focus when you would start a new company, just like the super team first and then build from there? It seemed like that was like the most important thing for you, the way you're speaking about it.
It's not about a super team. It's about like the drive. Like when you go out skating with somebody, I've just been really lucky, man. Like I got to skate with like Dustin, and I got to skate with Haffy.
It's
you
a
know,
good
I got
crew.
to skate with Elliot.
Yeah,
I got to skate with like these people who are like really impactful.
Totally.
On like my skating, vice versa. You know what I mean? And like when you have like these connections with
Energy
people,
was just high.
Yeah, when you like, you know, like you go out in sessions and like you roll up to a spot and you're like, is this or is this not possible? Like that is real. Like when you go up and you're like, you're kind of looking at it, maybe you're like doing some like judgment. You're like, okay, that's pretty high, but like, okay, if I make it here, it might be chill. Like, and then it's like, do I go fast and just blast off and see like if the speed's gonna help or not? You know, but like. Definitely Leading the Blind was another round of that. You know, look at Haffy's section, dude.
Insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, straight up.
Like
everyone's part in that. But Haffy,
But I will say
sections.
though, Brain Fear Gone Dustin Latimer section. If y'all haven't seen it, put it in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this, y'all know how long ago that was? I think it was like 2001.
Yeah.
So we're coming up almost on the 20-year anniversary of that video.
Yeah.
Put it in. Watch that.
Yeah.
Like, rollerblading don't exist like that no more.
No, it doesn't.
It don't. And like, if you really look at how technical everything he does in that video and how clean he does it, it's absurd. Absurd.
No, he's totally like, that that energy that not only you brought, but that you had access to through Elliot, Aaron, Dustin, Haffy, like it's like the all-star crew. It's so sick, and yes, everyone like the vibe's so high. Everyone's just like pushing each other.
Yeah, you know, but it was also one of those things like Leading the Blind was like, you don't come in like when you come in like you know what's expected.
Yeah.
Not what's expected, but you know what everybody else is trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like you're either gonna be in or you're gonna be out. Because when you roll up to the spot, either you got something or you don't. You know, it's like, and it was just one of those things. So when you go out and skate and you meet somebody who's like right there with you, that's special, man.
Yeah.
Like 100%. And that's like not even like pushing boundaries. That's like trying to grind your first handrail. Like if you got like someone with you to help you get through that, like you're gonna make it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like that's just how it is. Like
just that like competitive drive too.
You know, like
involved there.
how many like fish?
Yeah.
Have you ever just been like, yo, I'm gonna go lace this hammer by myself?
Yeah.
And gone out,
no,
set up the camera and been like, all right, this is my
never
ender.
like that.
This is
But
my
like,
ender.
with someone always like
Yeah.
no,
No,
like yeah.
Solo.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
set up the yeah.
Never.
For fun.
No one's doing that.
I've never done that.
No one's doing
Yeah.
that. You know, but like if you got the homie there, be like, yo, you got this.
Yeah, totally.
And like help you get through it. You're gonna send it. Maybe you
Totally.
don't got it, but you're gonna send it.
That's why I never got skating. People who skate by themselves. Like I was never that type of person. I'm guessing you were never that type of person either to skate by yourself.
Nah, like, well, I mean, like, you go out and skate. Everybody skates by themselves, but like, I ain't climbing up on no
Yeah,
roof
yeah,
without
that
like
too.
by
You're not
myself.
gonna like do like a rail session
Yeah.
like by yourself or
No.
nothing like that.
No.